this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah, and my little helper is also with me.
Hi.
We are back with our little folios that we have been making using the children's books. So my daughter has done her one with the glittered front. She has decided she is not happy with her glittered front now. So she is now, well, I don't know what she's going to be doing, but I'm assuming trying to alter it in some way and cover up some of the glitter. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, she's decided she's not happy with it anyway. So she's just disappeared off for a minute and then she'll be back in a second. So let's just continue on. What we've done, we used the covers of the Ladybird books to make the cover, obviously. And then we have built it up with this envelope kind of mechanism on the inside. One there and then one on this side as well. And we're just going to decorate it up. We're going to put some bits and pieces in the pockets and things. We might add a couple of other flaps, possibly. I mean, like here, for instance, we could do this here. And we'll see kind of how it goes. Yeah, I'm just having a look. Sorry, my daughter was just now distracting me, asking me something. So, right, okay. So I think probably what I want to do is cover this now with some paper. So I might just use the remnants of the paper that my daughter was using yesterday. Now I have put the glue into a Sugar Bell bottle, so hopefully we've got a bit more, you know, a bit more ease of glue, or ease of getting the glue today, because my daughter was definitely struggling with it yesterday. So I just that second have poured it in here. So okay, so now we go from one extreme to the other, because now we have really oozy glue. But hey, that's probably better from, you know, really difficult to get to glue, isn't it? So yeah, right, let's put that on there. Now just put it in the middle of there because this was that paper my daughter had used. So it's a little bit, you know, she's cut all around the edges. It's a little bit jaggedy on the edges. So yeah, I thought I would just stick it right in the middle. Whoops. Okay, darling. Okay, looking good. So if we now get on, do you want to get on with yours? So what are you going to do? Are you going to try and alter yours to get rid of some of that glitter? What are you going to try and do? You're unsure, aren't you, what to do? You don't know? Is it that you're wanting to cover the glitter up, or? No? Oh, you like the glitter? So you're going to do the inside. Did you see what Mummy did to hers yesterday? She was too busy putting the glitter on hers. She didn't actually see what was going on with mine. So I've got this now here. So we could have this as a little kind of other flip on here. Or we could just, you know, we could just have this just as a tag or something popped in here. Let me just have a look, because I've also got another bit of paper. So I'm just wondering, I can't decide. Let me just have a look and see if we were to have this maybe folded here. Oh, why do you have to be using all the messy stuff? She's now got paint. So we had glitter yesterday, we've got paint today. Why can't you just use the paper and the glue?
I'm artistic.
What she means is she likes making a mess. That's what she means, isn't it?
Maybe.
I think that is. So we're just going to cut this along here. Okay, right. Because what I'm wondering actually is to have this as a little foldy flip instead of this. Because then I'm thinking this could go in here. Oh, I don't know now. So tough to decide. Got that weird looking face, if you recall, that we cut out yesterday, which we decided we did not really like that face very much. Okay, so I've got some of this, and I'm thinking...
Ooh, I'm thinking I'm going to do some blue and mix it with some other colours.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just going to cut some of, or tear some of this down. Nobody can see what you're doing, darling. Just going to bend this up.
Dabby. It kind of looks like a cow.
Well, kind of, yeah. She's just painting in the corners of her envelopes at the moment, so Yeah.
I'm just painting some bits, other colours, and bits.
That's a lovely colour blue, isn't it?
It's metallic.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty, I must say. Okay, right, cut this down.
Blue might be my favourite colour.
Blue's your favourite colour?
My second favourite colour is pink, definitely. Actually, no, my second favourite colour is pink.
What is your favourite colour? Pink.
Pink, yeah. My third favourite colour is purple. I love purple. That's why I got blue and some pinks, and I can mix it together to make purple. That's enough blue for now. But we'll do
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I prefer it like this, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to put this along on that envelope. So we've just created another, you know, additional flap here that we're just popping onto that envelope. So we're just building it up, really, so it's got more and more bits of interest, more and more bits to open and unfold and, you know, what have you. So, like that. Okay. Really press that down. Okie dokie. Right. Is that going okay? Are you doing all right getting that out? So I've got more patterned paper and things here as well. So I'm just wondering whether we want to have any... No, not that one. I thought that was going to look good, but actually it didn't really look very good. I've got this paper. This is all from my Rose Park kit, but I thought perhaps it might... I thought it might look okay, but actually I'm not so sure. So let me just see if I've got any more. Oh yeah, got some more red and things. So
do you like it?
Just take some of this down. Yeah, do you?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, it's going purple, isn't it, now that
like
you're mixing the colours in? It looks very pretty.
I'm doing a galaxy.
So I'm just going to put that on there, I think.
I was trying to get the red out, but then it didn't come out, so I just thought I'll just do pink. But just doing pink and blue is a really good
It's
idea.
lovely because it comes out very purpley, doesn't it?
The red would have made it like a rainbow, but I like it to be like galaxy.
That's not metallic, is it? The pink?
No.
No. Okay, right. So we've got this piece down now. And then I'm just going to pop this one here, maybe over. You know, just so as we can include obviously the pictures and, you know, all of that stuff.
Can they see mine?
Not really. We need to kind of squeeze it. Yeah, that's it. Looks pretty, doesn't it?
Like
so yeah, you're just going for lots of painted bits on yours. Are you not having any of your book images? What did you even do with your book images from yesterday? Okay, so that's going to be that one. Then we can obviously fold it open like that. And then I think what I will do is just pop on. I might even include a bit of neutrally papers here that you could journal on. But perhaps also a bit of...
I'm getting it texture, I'm not just like spreading it.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I see how you're sort of dappling it on.
Because then it doesn't mix like into brown.
Yeah, and it's good. Right. Okay, so I might do that. I'm just going to tear this down fractionally more so it fits better on here. Okay. Okie dokie. So just glue this down. I mean, yeah, this is probably not looking that great at the moment, but I'm hoping that once we kind of add some things, flowers, some lace, some butterflies and all of that kind of stuff that we love to add, then it's going to kind of completely change the entire look of it. So yeah, what I might do is do it in two halves. So I might, I was going to say I might do some decorating in a minute and then decorate the other half, but actually I'm just thinking then it would be quite lumpy and bumpy to be able to glue the other half down. So yeah, perhaps I should continue on as we are. So this is going to be a tag, and that can definitely go obviously in that pocket. And, you know, of course we can then put some things onto that tag, can't we? Now this, again, I love it, so I might just have that as a tag. We could do like a pocket somewhere. Oh, we could do, yeah, maybe not that one because I do love that. So I might make this another tag by just backing it, maybe even just onto here. It's a bit see-through. Yeah, it's a bit see-through, so it's a bit rubbish. So perhaps I won't do that. But let's see what other images that we've got.
Wow, came out really good.
Ooh, yeah, very good. Oh, why is there glitter everywhere again now? You've not even used the glitter today.
I am going to.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. I'm just going to tear this one down to just see whether we have this on the other side as a little tuck spot. So thinking, tear this down like this, and then I'm just going to have to move your stuff across because it's a little bit in the way, darling.
I think this paint's a bit watery.
Okay, so I'm just going to tear this down a bit here. Yeah, I'm thinking kind of like that. So I might have to go into him a bit more. Just kind of like torn half of his head off, but that's okay. So he can go like that on there. Yeah, probably worth reinforcing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to reinforce this on this edge, which will be the edge that is kind of like, you know, the vulnerable edge. So like that. Okay, and just press that down. Okay. And then I can just tear that around. Oops, I think got some glue seeping out. Just tear that around here. Okay, and then just the little bit from here as well.
Have we got any white?
No. Right. So I'm thinking here like this. And then we might put labels and stuff on there as well. So what I might do is have maybe some of this paper coming out on the top. So just see. Ooh, this is a tough decision as well now. So yeah, if we have that there, or about like that. And then actually I've just got a bit of this. I'm just going to see, just see whether this might go in there. What are you after, darling? Hope you're going to be tidying all this stuff up. I know my desk looks like a mess, but I am actually trying to keep it tidy at the moment. Okay, so I might just do that. So just tear that down there. That will go in that space. Okay. Okie dokie. Yours is very painty and very glittery, isn't it?
I don't even have glitter on mine.
Well, you've got glitter on the front cover.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget that?
Yeah.
Okay, so going to put this one down there in the background.
Ooh. Looking crazy.
Okay. Like that. Okay, and then here. Just clear that one down. Okay. Okie dokie, right. Like that. so we have got a little tuck spot now there, as well as obviously the envelope itself. And then obviously we might do something over here. We've got this bit here. We've made a little journal card. So let's turn this over now. And then we'll just get some bits down on here so that we can start decorating. But I'm just going to do things quite quickly here so that we don't, well, I say do things quite quickly. Obviously, that's famous last words, you know. I probably won't achieve doing things very quickly at all. But we will just try. So I'd quite like this on the back because that's like a, you know, they're waving goodbye, aren't they? So kind of goes with the theme there. So I might back that onto some pink paper. And yeah, have that as a little foldy piece. So let's just quickly.
They look like they could be boyfriend and girl.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Oh my god,
I think they're probably brother and sister, but no, who knows? They might not be. Haven't read the book.
I love mine.
It's looking really pretty, yours. Okay, right. So glue this down. So sorry that the vision is so terrible, but it is very hard to squish both of us in. And yeah, it's tricky to get our stuff in. Oh my goodness, that looks beautiful, darling. Absolutely love it. It's like a buttoned headboard, isn't it? What do you think?
What's a buttoned headboard?
You know, like a headboard with the buttons.
No?
You know, like, I think Mummy's headboard's got buttons in it, hasn't it? Okay, right. I'm sure that most people watching know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. It's just you who don't know what I mean by that. But anyway, right. Let's not worry too much. So we've got this one, and I'm just going to, I think, put this one on here. But now this time opening this way out. So I'm just going to again fold this over like that. Okay. So obviously this is pretty soggy at the moment. It's not really ideal working with it while it's so wet with glue, but obviously in order to just save a bit of time and not just make you all sit watching whilst it's drying, we'll just go for it anyway. So just squish that down like that. Okay, and that will be my little foldy out like that. So that will then just fold out open there from the back, which I rather like. So let's glue this one down. Okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to do something with these Ladybird books for absolutely ages. So I'm quite excited to have come along and finally been doing something with them. And I do just absolutely love these images so much. I mean, they're a little bit on the tricky side to use, I've got to be truthful, because they're actually really nice images that they leave you kind of not wanting to cut them down at all. And the pages, you know, the images are full page size images. Don't put that like that, darling. You're going to get paint on my piece. They are full page images. So, you know, it's quite tricky to actually kind of narrow it down and have smaller sections because you don't want to lose any of the gorgeousness. So yeah, I think they're actually quite hard to use, but aside from that, they are absolutely lovely to use. So here I'm thinking, should we have just a bit of this maybe over here? So again, I'm going to do, I think, what I did with the front cover, in that I'm going to make this into a pocket. So let's just see if I've got any. No, I have got no text. I mean, I've got this one, which I have to be honest, I'm not over keen on her face there. Could you just pass me some of that book page, please, sweetie, that's in my trolley? Here, look, that's it. Just, no, behind it. Can you see kind of the other book pages without the images on? Thank you, darling. Oh, no, not that one, actually, sorry. There's some more. Hang on. No, some more. Honestly, I've got all these book pages. Who'd have thought that she could keep on pulling out pieces that I was saying no to? But anyway, thank you very much. That's great. Thank you. Just so I've got some book page to back things onto. So just going to put this one down here. again, we're just reinforcing it so it's a little bit stronger, because otherwise, you know, I just feel very concerned that it's a fragile point that's going to get damaged. Whereas if it's just reinforced just slightly, I'm not saying it's definitely not going to get damaged, but you've at least got a little bit more chance of less damage happening, haven't you? So let's just pop that down there. Okay, spread that glue like that. Okay, like that. Right, let's just mop the glue out.
Wow.
Mine or yours?
Wow.
I said mine or yours, she said mine.
It looks so pretty. All the
Does look
gems.
so pretty, yeah. Oh, she doesn't
Because
beat
I've
around the
got-
bush, does she? Hers was the one she liked,
Because
not mine.
I've got all the gems that are like green and different colours to the background, I'm just going to add a bit of yellow, so it's a bit of green.
Good idea.
Feel the end of my stick.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's because it's been on the hot glue.
Oh, really? That hot glue gun does get very hot. You need to be careful, don't you? Right, okay. So I'm thinking put it there. Now, just going to have a bit of decorative paper in coming out behind it. So we'll just pop that there. Oops. Might even have it here, actually. Yeah, probably prefer it like this. So, yeah, that one's just there. Okay. Okay, right. Now, do we need any more decorative paper here as well? Or do we think that's enough? Might just have a little bit more down in the corner. Right, okay.
Wow. I think I'm done with this bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
It looks good. It does look good.
Really.
Does look very good. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to add some bits and pieces, like
It
for
really
some pages?
matches. Like, look.
Oh, yeah, it does. Perhaps you could show that to see what you're saying.
So it's like that on the front cover. And then
Yeah,
it's
it really does match. You're right. It's got a very, very good colour match to there, hasn't it? Right. Just going to tear this out because I don't need all of that there. I'm just being super stingy because I'm thinking I might need some more of this paper, really. So ridiculous as that seemed.
Which I don't know what to do now because this part
Okay.
is done and I need to do the other part.
Well, now that's too wet to put down, isn't it? So I'm not sure how you can do
Do you know
that.
the blow dryer?
Well, I don't really want to make lots of noise, so what about if you made some tags and things to go in your pockets? Out of your cards, you know, your pages with the dogs on.
Oh,
You could make some pretty tags and things, couldn't you?
I'm
Yeah?
gonna go get one of my pens.
Good idea. So I'm just going to, yeah, just put them, yeah, just put it down like that, I think. So again, just get rid of that little tiny bit. It's really strange because, I mean, we're filming ahead, so this is in the summer. I don't know when this will go up, but it might be ages yet. But yeah, it's been really weird. We've had a heat wave and now just suddenly the weather's really kind of, you know, taken a much cooler turn, which I have to say is such a relief. But yeah, it's weird because how it could go so quickly from one extreme to the other. I mean, not that it's cold by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to how it has been, it's drastically cooler. You know, cooled down drastically. So, yeah, it's just very weird. Right, now I might... no, I was trying to decide which way round I wanted to have this as a pocket, but actually I'm going to have it this way. Because if I do put any fabric or lace, which let's face it, there's a high chance I'm going to, I probably want it on this edge because then it's going to look really pretty coming out from the front cover.
I choose the page that matched that one.
Oh,
These
yeah.
puppies can see.
Weird.
these puppies can see a kitten.
Oh yeah. I don't like the look of that cat at all. He's pretty hideous, like from a horror film, isn't he?
No? I love it.
Honestly, he does look like he's from a horror film. I know she's saying no, but
No,
he does.
Look.
He does. He does.
He looks so pretty.
He looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Right, so we've got that one there. Now, let's just put some other bits and pieces on. So again, just going to quickly do in here.
Do we like glue this part? Glue these parts and it's like...
No, because it's going to unfold. So you just want to make some things to tuck into those pockets, yeah?
I got some gel pens that Mum got me.
Now I'm wondering, actually for a different look, is whether in here we could just pop these down, or this down, inside the envelope. Just because we could then decorate the envelope with some pattern paper. So I'm thinking that's a different look to what, you know, what we've used elsewhere. So maybe have that here. Something like this. Yeah, I'm quite liking the look of that. Okay, so just going to glue this down inside the envelope. Are you enjoying doing this, darling? You having fun?
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty bad handwriting.
Okay. What's you writing on there then?
Too fab for you.
Too fab for you?
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny, isn't it? Okay, so we've got that one there, and then we can obviously just decorate around there with some of the pretty paper. So just have a little bit here, up there.
Oh.
Okay.
I keep messing up.
Are you making tags? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm making tags.
Okay, so that's a bit of a different look, isn't it? Having the, you know, the boys, or, you know, the picture of the children inside the envelope rather than here on the outside. So I just thought that was a bit of a different
Cute
look.
Cats. I love cats.
Okay, and then here, let's just see if we can do the same here. I mean, we are kind of losing the little boy, but I don't mind about that. Okay.
Care about the girl more.
Well. Okay, right, so lots of glue all on here, and then we just glue this down. I know I said in the last video, but this girl, she's so weird because, you know, on some pages she looks really pretty and gorgeous, and on other pages she just looks
like
awful, doesn't she?
Maybe two different people.
That's what I do think, is it was two different people actually were illustrating the book. Because it's the only explanation for why she looks so terrible in some pictures. Well, unless she was just having a bad day. She was having a bad day on some of those days. I'm not sure. But anyway, right. Oops, now I've got some glue on there. I suspect I'm picking up all sorts of glitter and things from some messy person who's on my desk.
When
Yes,
I'm
I mean you.
When I'm saying too
Do you want
fab,
to wash your brushes in a minute before we get them on everything?
When I'm saying too fab, it actually has a 2.
Oh, that's very cool.
And I'm going to put a 4 before you.
Ah, good idea. Right. So, yeah, I might have this here. Now, what did I do with that swirly paper? Yeah, here. So all of this paper is from my, I think it's the bird terrace. Or birdhouse terrace, I think. Very hard to remember, isn't it, when you're doing these things? Oh, I like it that way round, yeah. So, right. We could probably just have it torn from, say, here. Like that.
That's good.
Yeah, you enjoy making yours?
Yeah.
It's good fun, isn't it? Do you like yours now? Because you were saying you didn't like it. Oops.
I do like it now.
Why didn't you like it?
2,
Very cool. Yeah, why didn't you like it, darling? What was it you didn't like?
I don't know.
You just didn't like something. Okay, right. Oops, now I've got glue dabbed everywhere all over that picture. I had torn that paper, so that was why I was being so extravagant with that glue there, because I just wanted to make sure I'm gluing down here where I ripped it. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, let me just poke that there to catch any excess glue.
The cat now has a metallic pink tongue.
Right, there we go. And then on this page here, we're just going to do, again, very similar. Tear it down here. And then we want to go in about here.
Cute.
Right, I'm just getting a bit of a guide going on for roughly where we want to tear this. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact because, you know, we're going to decorate this up. So lots of this is going to be disguised and covered up anyway. That's not too bad, was it? We did pretty well there. Pretty well. Right, I might just cut this down.
They've all got big pink mouths.
Oh, that is very cute, isn't it? You're much better with the pen than I am. I'm terrible with a pen.
I'm not. I love art.
Right.
I love drawing.
You do. Okay. Are you not making tags and things to put in yours, or?
I just did.
Oh, you just did. What? Just that one?
I'm gonna make another one, but right now.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to do this, and then
I was looking at this, and then I thought, why don't I add some?
we've got quite a bit then down here.
Why don't I add some of these to that?
Good idea. Good idea.
I'm gonna add one on the cat's
It's
bow.
nice to be using those gems because I don't really use them very much. So
I
it's
love
nice to
using
see them getting used.
It's because they're a bit too colourful for you.
They are a bit too colourful for the vintage look, aren't they?
Yeah, because the vintage needs to be brown and...
Well, I mean, hopefully this looks quite vintagey, doesn't it? But a bit more kind of retro rather than vintage. What do you think?
I'm putting one in her bow, like in the middle of her bow.
Okay, so we have got now... The whole folio is now covered with our decorative papers and, you know, all the bits and pieces. So let's do just, oh, I can't resist. So let's do just one bit of decorating before we go today because, yeah, I cannot not do a little bit of decorating. It's just too, you know, too much fun to not do any at all. So let's go back to the first page again. So here, okay. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to be using, so I'm going to have a look through my little
Oh, that's so
drawers.
cute.
And we've got this gorgeous crochet. I think I got this as a Happy Mail. But, oh my goodness, how gorgeous does this look? What do you think?
Look at this. It's so cute.
Oh, he looks like something definitely out of a horror film. That. Oh my
his nose
goodness.
is too big. His nose is too big.
Show on the camera, darling.
His nose is way too big if I put...
No, you can't see yet.
He looks like a clown.
He does look like a clown.
I need
That's
to
awful,
get
doesn't
him
it?
a smaller nose.
Yeah, not looking good at all. Right, so might have a bit of this crochet trim coming down the edge here. So I think what I'm going to do, now this is quite curly. It's, yeah, probably should iron it, but
Oh, cute.
you know me, I'm not going to be ironing it. So I'm just going to go with it as it is. Right. Okay, now I have to be careful. So I'm going to open this out. And just bring this in so it's definitely in frame. Okay. Check that I'm putting this the right way up. I don't know really whether it's got a right and a wrong, but probably better to have it the right way rather than the wrong way.
Everybody's getting pearls for eyes, like in Coraline.
Oh, she's got buttons for eyes, hasn't she? Not pearls.
It's different, but it looks kind of
Creepy.
cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right, I'm going to use the wet glue. I would normally I would use the hot glue, but I'm using the wet glue only because my crochet trim stuff is a little bit on the curly side. So I want to kind of give myself enough time to move it around. I don't want to be kind of like, oh, one chance and then it's stuck. I just want to have a bit of leeway. Like here, it's quite twisted. So I don't want to be in a situation with the hot glue, you know, you just do get really one chance to do it. So I just wanted to kind of give myself a fair chance at getting it glued on.
They all have
so
eyelashes
like that.
now.
Okay. And we'll just snip that out here.
They all have eyelashes.
Eyelashes?
See the blue.
Can't really see, to be honest.
It's so cute. And
Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Now, I just happen to have a big butterfly here. It's probably a bit too massive, but I don't know whether it's just swamping that completely. But what do you think, darling? Do you think that's a massive, huge butterfly on there? And just
maybe
really
make
weird?
it a bit smaller.
I'll see if I've got some others. I'm just going to cut this down.
Cute. They're looking really, really cute so far. Which one's your favourite, Mummy?
I don't know. Which one's your favourite?
My favourite's probably this one.
Yeah, probably. You can show them all in a
It could
second.
be you with a dog, because it's got green eyes. None of them could be me, because I have brown eyes.
Right, I have got my coloured bit plates here, so let's just take this one.
The cat has loads of gems on it. She's the gem queen.
Is she?
Look, see? Look how many dots of glue I'm putting on her.
Oh
It's gonna
gosh,
have
she's
loads.
going to be really freaky and weird, isn't she? What do you think?
I don't know. I think she's going to look really pretty.
I do love when you use the children's books that you can put so many different colours on. You know, you can really have a lot of fun with them. You know, because they're very colourful already. So, yeah, they kind of give you an excuse to be able to really go for it with all your different coloured bits and pieces. So I'm just taking some of my bright bows here from behind my desk. And I've got a word here as well, which we might be able to use. And kept on seeing a green bow, and now I've dropped it again in there. Oh, perhaps that's it. Hold on.
She's wearing a crown, do you see?
Oh, yeah. Looks good. You can show what you're doing in a second.
Yeah.
Right. And I've also got some of my dictionary definitions, so let's just have a look at those. Oh, I've got one here with the blue edgings. That might be good. Put those to one side for a moment. Right, I've got some more butterflies, so I might have a smaller one here because that is very large, isn't it? I like swamping the whole thing. And the labels, to be honest, as well. That's a very large label. So, yeah, I've probably got a smaller label now. So, we shall have a look. Right. Also got some of my black words, which I love, love, love using. Oh, and they just, as well, these really, really zing on the, children's books. Now, I've also got some green labels. Oh my goodness. I now don't know where to stop because actually everything I pull in, it's like, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. It's going to be one of those where there's going to be way, 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 way too much stuff to choose from. And we are going to be struggling to, you know, narrow it down and not use everything.
She always does that.
Well, it's so hard, isn't it? Because, you know, when you put things in and everything's looking good, it's like, oh, that looks good.
I do that.
That looks good.
I do that because I when I was turning to this page, I thought, oh, but it's a bit not that good. So I thought, I'm just going to add some pearls into it. And then I got carried away, and now there's so many.
It's really hard, isn't it? Have a look at my page now, look.
Oh, no.
I mean, just with all that stuff on there, but doesn't it all look really great colour-wise? She's nodding. Just for the record, she's nodding. Yeah, So it is really genuinely hard to, you know, to narrow it down now, because it's like, oh, actually everything's looking really nice on here. So could have something like this. This butterfly just needs a little bit more trimming. Okay, take that down. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? And then
Mine's basically just glitter and gems.
It is basically just glitter and gems, yeah.
And some dogs and some cats and some galaxies.
Just going to just try. Just see whether we prefer a label, or we could have a label on this side here. Oh, maybe something like that. I quite like the believe in your dreams down here. Just wondered whether we should put like a little bow on her collar, but it's probably a bit weird. Although, what do you think?
Yeah, I like that. Kind of looks like a butterfly.
What do you think? Like with or without the bow? Have a look.
With the bow.
With the bow?
Yeah. Look, there's a girl in the background. She could use a bow.
She's, yeah, a bit smaller though, isn't she? And sort of off the page, so it might
kinda
be
looks
hard
like
to
she has
actually
a bow.
put on there.
Like right there.
Yeah, she does. She's carrying some flowers, but it does look like a bow, I must admit. Right, there we go. Now, up here, going to have these bits and bobs here. Okay, so again, let's just glue this one down. Actually, just before I do this, just want to check I'm having definitely the right pieces.
Maybe I've gone a bit too far.
Because you don't want to make the wrong decision. Oh, I think you have, darling. I think you didn't know when to stop. You've had my problem, haven't you?
I think I'm just going to add a few more and then take some more.
Yeah, I think you might have to, because
I'm going to leave
it's smothered, isn't it?
I'm going to leave the ones on the top, but I'll take some off from the bottom. Oh, that pink's really pretty though. That matches
I'm going to do it like that. I think this little label is better, actually. So, yeah. So, let's put this one down here. You can show yours in a second. Are you nearly finished with your page?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just need to
Does look good. Does
need to
look
add
good,
some
but it is a little
labels.
bit what we would call, oh, slightly overdone. Just slightly
I've taken
overdone.
some and I've taken some off. The ones that are at the top I really like, so I'm going to leave them. And
I'm going to cut this down.
oh, I just have to add that one more gem. Does it look better now?
It's still plastered, isn't it? Plastered in gems. What do you think? Smothered everywhere with gems.
I like it.
Well, that's the main thing. So long as you like it.
I
Right.
took some off under here, like right in the middle. Look,
Did
see?
you? Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, that's probably a bit better, isn't it? Otherwise, it was really smothered in gems.
Yes.
It's
Really
looking
I'm
very
going to
pretty.
count how many
Yeah.
gems I've put in on all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. That one. And then this one. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. Ah. Moving that all over the place. Right. Yeah. Love how that looks. And then, oops, we didn't stick our butterfly
I've done
down.
48 pearls on both of these pages altogether.
48? No wonder we thought it looked smothered. That's a lot of pearls, isn't
On
it?
both of the pages, though, together.
Well, still sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Right, definitely thinking we could have a little flower, but I'm not sure that's the right colour,
This
to be
is
honest.
dry.
So, yeah, probably not that one.
I can...
Let me just pull in my flowers and just see. Oh, actually, no, instead of those, I'm thinking paper flowers. Oh, no, not them. Not the bows, the paper flowers. So, yeah, let's have a quick look.
I'm going to add some more, the things where it says, like, 250
Oh,
or
I've got this green velvet one. I've had this for a long time in my stash and hoarded it. That's really nice, yeah. Okay, so I've just got in my little plastic chest of drawers here all these paper flowers. So I'm thinking some of these would look really good Do we like the green, or do we think actually go for a contrast? Actually, the contrast looks pretty good, doesn't it? And then we could maybe have something in the middle of it. Maybe a darker blue or something like that. Yeah, quite like that, I think. So I'm definitely going to use a lot more flowers, because now I've just put them there. I'm thinking, oh, the flowers look really good on there. So, yeah, sorry, sweetheart. Just reaching for my hot glue gun. Sorry.
Right, be careful, it's really hot.
I know.
Really, really, really hot.
Right, I'm having to pull it right across the desk, I'm afraid, so let's pop that down.
You showed me some pictures that I might use.
And then here, like that. Okay.
It says, I love myself. Yeah.
I love myself.
Yes.
Oh. That's I guess a good thing to practice, isn't it? To love yourself, you know, and be kind to yourself, because sometimes we're not really kind to ourselves, are we? We're always kind of too hard on ourselves. Right, okay, so loving how that looks. Now I think might be able to put this somewhere here instead, because it was too big on that front cover. Sorry, I just knocked my daughter's folio there. So yeah, okay, so yeah, liking that little label there. And then we could maybe have something here. Let's just have a look.
Oh, I'm just gonna add some string, extra measure.
Oh yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? You don't need to have all that plain space there, so let's have this. Now this is tiny, so this is probably completely pointless, but I have put this there as a pocket.
This
just
is tiny.
In case.
This is tiny, but I just like it. I just want to put it in there.
Oh yeah.
Actually, have you got any other laces that would match my thing?
Yeah. Can you see all those ribbon behind me?
Whoa.
Hmm.
You've got it's like a whole fountain.
A whole fountain of ribbons, yeah.
Wow.
Looks good, doesn't it? Okay. So yeah, loving how that's all coming together. We're going to obviously continue on and just kind of get decorating up on this side. Now, yeah, probably not this, because actually now I've looked a few more times, it's beginning to have that, you know, reminiscent of Christmas feel. I'm just never keen on putting red with green. It always just reminds me of things, you know, like it looks like Christmas. So, yeah, going to not have that after all. Okay, just going to wipe the desk a little bit where we've got paint and glitter everywhere. Again, misses. Right. Okay, so yeah, probably won't go for that. Who knows? We might have another flower or something like that on there. I'm not sure. But we will probably do that in another video. So, yeah. Are you just about finished for this video, sweetie?
Nearly.
You're nearly done as well?
Only nearly.
Okay. Well, that was quite good timing. We nearly finished up at the same time, aren't we? So she's just doing a couple of finishing touches quickly on hers, aren't you?
Still not done with the video. Maybe we're going to have a part 3.
I think we are going to have a part 3. I mean, do you see now why we have to do so many parts to all the videos? Because, you know, they take a lot of filming for one project, don't they? Because it's frustrating otherwise to not finish. You know, because you want to kind of obviously finish it, don't you? Just pulling out a couple more butterflies just whilst I'm waiting for her to finish, really. So, yeah, we can just kind of, you know, see what we think to any of these. Also, I might have a wax seal on there, you know. It might be a bit big.
Can you please do this for me?
To be honest.
Because I'm scared. Can you put some of that?
I'm going to put it onto the bit. Do you want it across the top? Okay, so glue that down absolutely so carefully, okay? Because you do not want to burn yourself.
Okay, now I'm just going to dab it down.
Press it down.
No.
Okay.
The wipe. The wipe saves us. There's this really big bit right there. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
Oh, that would have looked quite cool. But, I mean, obviously I do want that to be able to open. So, yeah. It's probably not the best. Pretty, but
you
yeah.
You could just put some of
pretty,
this
but
on.
pretty useless.
Just a dot of that, and then just add the thing. That would look pretty.
What do we think? Do you like that wax seal there?
I'll help.
No. You do your one.
Okay, I'm just gonna add some more. again.
No, definitely like that pink. If I'm going to have the wax seal at all, because I'm not sure really whether it's, you know, whether it's the right thing. I would again, I'd be covering that lady up or that girl up. Sorry, that girl up. I don't mind covering the boy up so much. No, I mustn't. You mustn't say things like that. That just sounded not very nice. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to put this label down just very quickly. I'm still not 100% convinced on the wax seal, so I might not glue that down just today. Just because I feel like then this page is taking on, you know, a really different colour palette to this side. I don't know whether that matters or whether I would look at it tomorrow and think, why did I do that? So perhaps I won't glue any of these bits on, and then I can kind of just, you know, decide overnight. Maybe it's better like that. Where then I'm bringing the colours kind of, you know, balancing them out maybe. Right, are you nearly done now, darling?
Yes.
You've used that whole lot of ribbon, sweetheart. It's pretty wasteful, isn't it?
I'm going to add this onto it in the next one.
Okay, you done? Yeah?
Spread it so then I don't see.
Okay.
If this doesn't stick, we have to use the hot glue gun.
Okay.
Right,
you done? Okay. Right.
And I'll get the wipe out.
And this
again.
is the last bit, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're just going to run some hot glue straight down the bottom.
And I'll put that on.
There we go.
Wait, let me do the white one.
Okay. Looking good, looking good. Right. Do you want to quickly show them what you did on yours?
I just need to cut
I think we've made quite good progress, to be honest, because, you know, we have...
Today.
Well, you know, well, mine anyway is at least covered completely now. So we are now just at the decorating stage. Yours, I think, has got slightly more work to go, but, you know, we've kind of finished the layering and all that. So, yeah, that does look cool. Very, very nice. I mean, yeah, those
like
dogs
it way
and cats, they're looking quite clown-like, aren't they?
Look with her little hat.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I put that to
good.
match the colour.
Yeah.
That's the exact same colour.
Looks good. Looks good. Right, so yeah, I think that's probably it now, and we shall be back tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then.
Bye.
Bye.